Activate. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show with your hosts Rich Salas and Guy Murray, talking about comedy and everything that crosses their mind. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show.
Hello and good evening and welcome to another episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show here in beautiful Oceanside, California. We're at the Oceanside Brewing Company here having some cocktails, well, some beers anyway. That's what we prefer. All kinds of microbrews. We got from light to dark. It's almost like your chicks, however you like them. They got them here in every flavor. Come on down, check it out. And not only is there good beer tonight, but you get a comedy show as a bonus.
It's hot.
It's hot. Come on down. Pelon and Chubby are in the house tonight. Come on down. We're not going to give you anything but a good time. Come on down and ask some questions. Be a part of the show if you want, or if not, just kick your feet up, have a nice beer, and laugh a lot, because we're going to be funnier than shit. I can promise you that.
Guaranteed.
Welcome, folks. Welcome. Oh, we got a little one in the crowd. We're going to keep the...
PC tolerant.
Yeah, we're going to
come on in, little Troy.
Indecent salutations to a minimum. So we'll keep it PG-13 for sure. What's up, little dog? What are you drinking tonight? Apple juice?
Got a little grape juice for you, a little juice box.
That's the shit, right? Oops, I'm sorry.
See, it's going to be harder for you.
I got to watch it. All right, so what's going on, guy? How you doing?
Hey, it's back in time doing what we do best right there with the man with the plan. Hey, it's a good one. Sunday.
We are on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all across the country right now. We got the people in France even tuning in, a couple in Australia. We are, I guess that qualifies to say worldwide.
Worldwide. Mr. International.
So normally we're on Wednesday night, people. Wednesday at 6:30 every week. We come to you from Vista Village Pub, another place around here. And we do our show. But tonight is a special edition of the Pelon and Chubby Show. We are here because Corey... is putting on this comedy show, and we're going to be a part of it, so it's cool. We've been threatening to come here for a while and do this show live.
Time to kick it up.
We're here, and we're going to talk about a lot of comedy, because that's the thing. If you guys want to talk about some current events, I don't know.
We'll get crazy.
The bar, we're not supposed to talk about.
This is open format.
We're not supposed to talk about the Orange Man. We're not supposed to talk about the shootings. We're not supposed to talk about all that kind of stuff.
Politics is boring.
But whatever. If you got to, he wants to say something.
Talk about the Orange Man. We get down with that.
We do a little bit of that, but we're going to kind of brush on everything, touch on everything. Hopefully somebody will get touched tonight in an improper way. That'll be nice. I'd appreciate if somebody touched me in an improper way.
And it's all capitalized on the touching.
Yeah. So we got there's a great lineup. Guy, why don't you give them a little preview of what we got going on the Laughs in Oceanside?
We got the Laughs in Oceanside comedy show coming up tonight, 7 p.m. to 8:30, featuring Rick Salas, Oceanside great, Jim Winkler. We also got Myles Maggallanes, got Tatiana Czwilinski, Mike Coppolino, who is all a favorite of Oceanside comedy, and our feature headliner, Adam Connie, will be joining us here, hosted by your host, your man with the plan, doing it the big thing, Corey Riehaus in the house, welcoming y'all to a Oceanside Brewing Company Laughs in Oceanside comedy event.
We are going to interview the ones that are willing, the comics, so you can kind of get a little insight before they perform tonight on where they're from, what makes them tick, why they are sick and twisted, what happened to them as a child, maybe they were molested, something. We're going to find out what makes them write the stuff that they write, how they enjoy comedy, how maybe even they got started. They're going to give you as much information as they feel like giving if they want. We're gonna do a little bit of that. And like I said, if anybody's out there in the crowd that wants to talk about something, anything, please, by all means, come up, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. This is your time, folks. This is where you come out after going to church and talking to God. You come out here and have you a sip of the hair of the devil. You come out here and you get one, tie one on, and have a little fun. That's what it's all about. And we appreciate you being here with us, and we appreciate you having us. Thank you, Corey. You're the best.
Woohoo!
So we're going to have some fun. Guy, how's it going at the house?
It's going good, man. I actually, everybody's kind of playing it down, so we're doing what we can do. The missus, she's not feeling so good, so she's staying in.
She's staying. Was she going to come out tonight?
She was, no,
because
not
normally
really.
how it works is guy gets that call like we're an hour into our show. Get your ass home. You've been out too long playing with that asshole.
Yeah,
playing
that's
like
what happens.
Making money and shit on the microphone, and it's terrible.
That's what happens to you when you get married. Got to be responsible.
The studio's coming along. It's about 2 to 3 weeks out. We're building the Pelon and Chubby studio, so you guys can go down there and check it out. We just need a place to tighten it up a little bit and get the sound and everything going and making it nice. We got a few ads. I don't know if you saw it. A few people added onto the group this week, which is nice. If you have a chance, we got cards up here. Come and grab one. It says Pelon and Chubby. All you got to do is go to your website or your browser and type in, search there, Pelon and Chubby, and you can see every way to join pages, groups, all that stuff. Or listen to the 24 episodes we got on there online right now. Some of them good, some of them not so good.
Some of them are great.
No, they're all great.
It's all good in the hood.
So, who wants to be the first victim? Come up and talk.
Yeah.
We'll take it easy on you. One of the comics want to come up and talk about anything? No comics? Well, I'm one of the comics on tonight, so I'll give you my little spiel. I come from the great land of Costa Rica. If you ever heard of it, most people in America, their geography sucks ass, so they don't know where it is. They think it's, Puerto Rico. No, Mexico. So I just usually give in and say I'm Mexican. It's really the same thing. Costa Rican and Mexican, same thing. Costa Rican's just better swimmers. It's a longer swim. So I have the same difference. And then I came to beautiful Los Angeles. Grew up in Redondo Beach, California. Went to Redondo High School, and then my parents moved, made the trek to Vista. Beautiful Vista in 1987. So that tells you how old I am, fuckers. Older than dirt. So I started doing comedy up in the San Francisco Bay Area at a place called The Punchline in the Embarcadero, if you've ever heard of it. That was my home club with the likes of Margaret Cho, Robin Williams, Dana Carvey. There's a whole shitload of them up there. Great club. And then I moved down here, back down after 20 years here, 20 years there, came back home to watch Pops creep out of the world peacefully.
So what I'm getting out of all this is you're old, Rick.
I am older than dirt. With Viagra now, I have no problem getting it up. It became an issue a couple of years ago. I'm just telling you because you seem like family and friends, close-knit here. So I just want to let you know, I need the assistance of Viagra, but geez, on Viagra, I'm better than I ever was when I was young, so this is great. I love it. It's like getting a knee replacement. It's just I got a ball replacement. So it's pretty cool. I like it. And then the ass-kicking days are over. I just pull out and shoot. Anybody gives me any shit, I don't care if I'm just going to shoot you in the fucking head.
You look like the type of guy that would be strapped, Rick.
I am
What are you packing?
It usually goes just 2 inches above the knee, but that's where I strap it. But that's pretty much it. I've been doing it for about 15 years. I am probably one of the most hated comics in San Diego by the other comics. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to fuck any of them. I don't care if they like me or not, huh?
Yet.
Yeah, no. And I usually like to go first before they all fuck it up. All right, I'll stop.
How many?
So that's me. We can either keep it clean or we can have it rough. It's up to you as a crowd.
Give it to me.
When the show starts,
Give it to him hard.
You dictate it. We can keep it nice and friendly and everybody laugh, ha, ha, ha. Or we can get dirty and talk about everybody and everything. So whatever you want. I'm ready for whatever. I have 2 sets ready.
So fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean. Whatever you want. I got it for you. Whatever you like. Long time. Love you. Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised, Rick. You wanted to do this tonight, and I just saw you on Wednesday. I published an episode. being warmly received. People love the Pelon and Chubby show. They know where they can find us. It's all over the internet. But I think I need a break from you for a little minute, though. Can we once a week?
I see you once a week. Well, how do you need a break? What are you talking about?
So I'm just glad to be here with you. It's just doing what we do and doing love and everything. I see Mama back there bouncing a baby.
Don't make me cry, guy.
I'm not gonna make you cry. I'm gonna get sentimental. We're Comedy Talk with Heart. That's what we do. I get all sensitive.
He's the only one with the heart. I lost my soul a long time ago.
He traded his soul for some comedy jokes.
Actually, it was for porn that I traded. Just kidding, fuckers. I don't watch porn. He just
listens to it.
Listen to it. I don't know. I'm weird. I got a fetish like that. I just like to listen to it. What's coming up? We got anybody see the movie Black Panther?
I saw Black Panther twice now.
Anybody on the crowd see it? Only the black guy saw it. Well, how's that? That's ironic.
It made all that money though. How did that happen?
You know what? I don't know. I think being black is becoming cool again.
Well, it's Black History Month,
well,
so we might
Black
as
History
well.
Month, yeah.
Might as well get that in. It's only 28 days, fuckers. Come on now.
But like even white people are promoting the Black Panther show.
Yeah, they are.
But it's not even like about the Black Panthers. I mean, it is in Oakland. Is it? Is it about the Black Panthers?
It's about
He's
the
a
Black Panthers
superhero.
in Oakland. Black Panther superhero.
Is it? Are they?
There's a tie-in to Oakland.
Does anybody know about the movie? Does anybody educated about it? No?
It's about Wakanda, a fictitious country in Africa that held all the vibranium. And so their crucial part in the Marvel's MCU is very tied into the Black Panther character. So you guys need to get that piece of history, even if it is not for Black History Month. Go get your Black Panther history. I'm not trying to guilt you into just watching the movie, but if you want to follow the Marvel... Oh, sorry, Rick. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's what happened if I would go and see the movie. I made a rule a long time ago I don't go see movies with black people in them.
Okay, there you go. Black heroes, superheroes. You saw Blade, man. Come on.
Of course not. Dude, I don't like hanging out with blacks or Mexicans. That's my own people. But I hate them. I won't stay around them. Fuck them. I try and hang around with white people. Always. That way my shit stays in my garage. I don't have to worry about it.
Gotcha.
Unless they're tweakers, then that's a different story. They have converted. I call tweakers conversions. They have converted into minorities.
Salsa.
That's it. I'm just going with the numbers, people. I'm not making this shit up. Don't kill the messenger. This is how it goes sometimes.
Got some artwork moving around.
Yes, indeed. Hey, who's that? Mark tuning in online. What's up? You guys can text over stuff if you want us to talk about it. I got no problem with that tonight.
And hit the phone line, 760-565-3713. 760-565-3713. That's 760-JOKES13. We have a legit Pelon and Chubby call-in line, so you can be on the air as well. Live as live can be.
That's a Google number there. You call in and you get put on the show live, and everybody will hear you.
Uh-oh.
All 13 people will hear you.
All 13 people. 13. It's a magic number.
13. There's more people coming, though. The little yellow bus is pulling up soon and going to drop off a whole bunch of them.
Renards. They'll be welcome to come on.
I used to joke about retards a lot. You know?
He can do that.
And,
he's got a pass.
But I used to do it, and everybody would say, the karma's a bitch. Something's gonna happen to you because you're talking about them. And then I ended up having a retarded kid. Autistic, the same thing. And so I guess that was paybacks. What's that? Oh, yeah. So that was kind of a little payback. Hey, Corey, can I get another beer?
Oh man, you sucking them down. Did you start a tab? The yes. Pelon and Chubby credit card? Yes. Our Black Panther American Express?
If it was a Black Panther American Express, we wouldn't get shit. It'd be denied. Decline. Shit. That one was pretty good. What was that, Corey?
That was the gold IPA. What was that?
Hey, you know what we need?
Lightsaber, melon, single hop.
Yeah, that works. Hey, are any of your brewers here or somebody that's very knowledgeable about beer, and we can do one of those little sample tray things and talk about the beers that you guys have?
I can say that.
Let's do that. That sounds fun.
Put one strong one there that'll knock his head off, so he won't be able to finish
delicious.
Strong. So delicious.
Can you finish up by 6:40? Fuck, we can finish any time.
You can read? That was a production note.
All right. No
Not
problem.
for the podcast.
I got it.
Okay, you got it? We're shutting it down at 6:30.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's the smooth singing of the chubby man.
Chubby does all the singing. I do all the fucking.
He does all the fucking.
I can't. Otherwise, I would sing and he could do it.
He has a history of people pulling his microphone when he starts singing. So
They turn it off.
They
I thought I
always
was
turn
doing the
his mic
performance of my life last New Year's Eve. I got up there and sang with the band, and I was rocking it out. And they turned my mic off.
Zoop.
It was so loud I couldn't even tell. But I guess that's why people stayed around. If my mic was on, they probably would have done like a mass exodus of some sorts and cleared out.
Movement of your people. So talk to me, man.
Corey's going to get the beers ready.
Get the beer sample going
I'm just
down.
focused on watching my beer come over here, like, you know.
He gets excited, see his beer
I
coming. He
love
gets more
beer so
excited about
much.
his beer coming than his food coming or if his wife's coming. I don't know.
I can't do my normal joke about friend of the show. Like you guys are now friends of the show.
Dilly dilly.
Normally I say dilly dilly, but that'd be illegal here because that's another beer company. So I don't want to do the dilly dilly thing.
You can do the dilly dilly.
Not tonight.
They don't own dilly dilly.
Not tonight. That would be like talking about your girlfriend when you're hanging out with your wife. That's not cool.
Actually, the coolest thing I had this week was having my wife finance the girlfriend.
Right?
Yeah. She.
Hey, is it bad if you use the wife's credit card when you're taking your girlfriend out? Is that bad? If you're not working?
It's a little slighted on that one.
Like if I don't have a job and I'm using the wife's card, you know, because I got it like that, and I take the girlfriend out to dinner or for drinks, and I use her card, am I a dick? I mean, is that like illegal?
Pretty much, Dick. Pretty much. Dick move, Rick. Dick move.
I think so. But let's do one of the current event things. Pick something out of the current event. What's going on?
Events. Well, let's see that sheriff down in Ocala, Florida, in Broward County. He is not going to step down. He's not going to resign because he stands behind his men who did not go into the harm's way, did not take advantage of the situation. So he's not going to resign. He's not going to give his guys any time. So I think it's a fair assessment that people are calling for him to turn in his badge and to give up his job because he didn't train his men properly. How do you feel about that? They want your guns, Rick. They want to take your guns, but
it's okay. Let's get into that. Should we get into that a little bit? The assault rifle debate. Is banning assault rifles going to do anything? Is arming teachers with guns going to do anything? I don't think so, man. Like they say, that old saying, like, just to give you guys a heads up, it doesn't matter whether one person died or 17 died, it's still terrible. So, and how they died or why they died or whatever, I mean, assault rifles, they killed a lot of people faster. Okay, I get that part. But like they say, guns don't kill people, people kill people, right? So, was it going to happen? Okay, probably. Would he have been able to kill so many people at one time? I don't think so. That's why I think maybe this ban of them does make a little sense to me. I don't want to take people's freedoms away, but apparently we don't know what to do with our freedoms anyway. We keep on making poor decisions, like I've covered before in the show, Guy, and we don't know how to play with our toys properly. Okay, you're a collector, you hunt, whatever. I don't know. I think there's kind of a lot of bullshit. I think we take a lot of the pressures away if we just eliminate the assault weapons.
Okay,
and,
so
everybody keep your handguns and shotguns, and you know.
So what about the guy that attacked a mass of people with a knife?
Right.
I mean, there was no deaths, but
right.
Seriously, these people are scarred for life now.
If he would have had an assault rifle, Guy, what would have happened?
It would have been the same.
They would have been dead.
Pretty much.
A lot more dead. So with the cuchillo, he went around and fucking hacked up a few people, made a little sushi.
Hey, I'm all down for a public shanking.
Nobody died.
Shank some people.
Nobody died.
Shank some people.
Yeah, it was an
Take the guns, give them a knife, shank some people.
It was an old-fashioned Mexican wedding, whatever. Somebody got stabbed. That happens sometimes, right?
The silly things happen when you take a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah, that happens. We need to talk about a more interesting topic, though.
That was somber. I'm sorry.
How are the beers coming?
Easy. They're coming. That's all you have to worry about.
Keep them coming. Is that a song? Keep them coming.
Keep them. No, not a song. I tried. Keep them coming.
Who
Come
here's
on,
from
come on, come on.
Oceanside?
All the Oceanside people in the house,
Everybody?
make some noise.
Oceanside, yes.
Raised hands don't correlate. Let me hear some noise. Let me see some Oceanside.
What do you love most about Oceanside? The beer. Oceanside.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
He's a corporate man.
What's your second favorite thing about Oceanside? Okay, let's do this. That's boring. What is your most hated thing about Oceanside? What do you despise about Oceanside? That's fun. Nice. I like that. Yeah, fuck them. Encinitas sucks balls. Fuck Encinitas. Yeah. They're rude people. They have a point to prove. They don't even like going to Oceanside, really. It's just on accident. They go one exit too far from Carlsbad and they end up here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The hotels, oh man, that is increasing the traffic, the population.
Oceanside has a new hotel. They added to Motel 6. What are those?
All you know is the Motel 6, huh?
Super 8. I love Super 8.
Sleazy 7.
The backside is loaded with hookers. The Super 8.
Isn't Pure Platinum a hotel too?
Yeah. All right, so
Dolphin.
what's another thing we hate about Oceanside? They got rid of the drive-in.
Out with the drive-in.
Yes. Yeah, drive-ins are hot, dude. I like the drive-in. Hey, there's nothing better than sitting on your own cum-stained seat than sitting on one that somebody else stained.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I like that.
So, but for options for entertainment, though, we've got quite a bit. The nightlife has changed downtown, Oceanside. What do you guys think about the nightlife down here? Got one strip club left. Actually, there's two. There's two still. There's still two.
Where?
You got to use your imagination. You got Pure Platinum in the inside, then you go outside in the back for the donkey show. You got the
main attraction, Purple Church. That's the only thing around. Purple Church.
The other strip club. Okay, so main attraction is the main inside the club. The other strip club is outside in the back where you get that special donkey show. Okay. So I'll see you at the after show showing.
I don't know where he's at, but okay, fine.
And it's like a woman calling out for where all the strip clubs is. Is that right?
Hey, if you're just
she needs some pressure, she needs some stress relief. She goes to the strip club too, right?
Hey, if you're just
take your girl to the strip club.
What's the best strip club in San Diego?
Cheetahs. And a wing special. Gotta have a wing special.
Are you going for the wings or the view? No. Hey, so for those of you walking in or wondering what's going on and how long is this shit gonna last, don't worry, it's gonna end. It's gonna end soon. We're the Pelon and Chubby show. We're gonna end right before the comedy show. We're gonna play a little music and then we're gonna start with the jokes. It could get better, could get worse. I don't know. No, it's gonna be a great show. Corey's put together a great show, so I have faith. I have faith in him. In Corey, I believe.
In Corey, we trust. He gets that sample over here, and Corey, we must.
I would like him even more if I got my beer.
6, 5, 4, 3.
So, I'm trying to think of what other current events going on, man.
Oh, man, there's a lot of things going on in this world.
Throw one at me, then. I don't have my phone. Why are we so dependent? Hey, is everybody with me? We need to get rid of cell phones. Let's talk about that. Let's get rid of cell phones completely. Can we go back to landlines where they were way back when you had the roll-up windows? Can we go back to? Let's go to landlines. No more. Is there shit really important that you guys really need to talk about that you can't wait till you get home and listen on your recorder and then pick up the phone and call people? Are there really things that you need to look up that you can't wait till you get home and look on your computer? Are you that important, people? Are you doing some operation of some sort?
I think there's some drug deals going down. I'm going to be honest.
If you're a drug dealer,
casually carrying.
Let's go back to beepers and pagers and shit. But this whole thing about, look at our kids. We're talking about, okay, I'm going to make a correlation that's maybe a little shitty. But the shooting with the kids, He could have been a result of one of these little YouTube fucker kids. You know, spending too much time on YouTube and not talking. Mommy and daddy not talking to the kid.
A product of
Get
the product.
to know your kid. Your kid knows YouTube better than you know your kid. Fucking, that's sad. So do you know what you're breeding? Do you know what's coming up? Do you know if he's capable of fucking a mass murder? Do you know? I don't know. You know why? Because I let my phone babysit my little fuckers because I don't have the patience to deal with them. So I'm at fault too. I'm not trying to point fingers at anybody else, but I'm just saying, let's do a little less video and audio, you know, and let's spend some time with the kids. Give them a hug. Instead of them hugging that iPad and falling asleep with the iPad, how about you fall asleep with holding them and stuff? I need to do that. That's why I'm saying it. I know I'm not the only one out there. But spend more time with these kids and let's get back in touch. And let's ditch the phones, ditch the cell phones. Can everybody start the chant? Ditch the cell phones, ditch the cell phones. Let's get rid of those. They are gonna be the end of the world. Billy Graham said when he died last week that once he died, the end of the world was coming. No, these computers are gonna form legs one day. All these cell phones are gonna form legs one day and start walking and taking over the world. So we need to get rid of all the cell phones and start spending time talking to each other. Hey, how many times have you been out to dinner or out here like somewhere like this and having a drink and the people aren't even talking to each other? Now, I don't know if they're texting each other, which would be kind of weird. That'd be a little kinky, but they're not even having a conversation. They're texting somebody else somewhere else that they'd rather be with, I guess. You know, but nobody's ever talking anymore. They're texting you. I don't understand. I don't know why. But we need to somehow get away from all that stuff, you know? Let's see who's on line watching. Michael, what's up? Kelly, how you doing? Mark, what's up? Joe? All right, so we got a few people online checking it out. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Corey, that's the, what do they call this? It's a flight. A flight of testers, teasers. But it's a good idea. It's a good chance to get to be able to taste a wide variety of beers to find out what you like. Because not every beer is for everybody. Back in the day when I used to drink these, what they called hoppy beers, before all the cool kids were drinking them, before beers were popular. So who's going to explain this thing, Corey? This flight of... Bring it up here. Let's check it out. Who's the knowledgeable one about the beers?
All right.
Oh, you got notes?
Got notes.
All right. All right. So let's see here. Let me see if I can get an idea. So this first one looks like, let me try and guess. It looks like just a blonde, maybe a Pilsner of some sort. What do we got?
It's called Pours Light.
Pours Light?
Hell's Lake Lager.
And so it's a lager. All right. So let me see what we got here. Yeah, that's good. It's got no real bite. Kind of nice summer beer, huh? This is just nice and light. This is, if you don't want to get too shitty, what's the alcohol content?
0.3.
Huh? Yeah, so it's nice and light. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets offended. You have 6 or 7 of these. You can still go do confession at the Catholic Church and you're all right. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. All right, what's the next one here? Looks like an amber ale or a brown of some sort.
It's a pale, Oceanside pale.
Oceanside pale. It's an ale.
Yep.
I'm hoping. Yes. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's got a little fat tire kind of. What's the content on that one? .8, nice. And this is, is there anybody that's into pairing? Like, do you have a Twinkie with this? I mean, what is...
This is definitely a biscuit or a scone. I don't know.
Sierra Nevada Killer. All right, so that's what we need. We need the little, like, sayings behind. Okay, so this first one is the Pours Light.
That's craft beer, or that's basically like commercial beer.
Right.
In a craft way.
Made the right way. Okay, exactly. So it's that light beer. Okay. And then this one is the Sierra Nevada Killer. And it does taste a lot like it, just better. Hey, all these beers are available at the Oceanside Brewing Company. Come on down. Check them out. They are delicious. Come down and have a drink with Corey's behind the bar. We got jokes. All the jokesters are sitting over there having a prayer meeting before they go on. Let's see. Okay, this next one looks like a Bass Ale or maybe some kind of motor oil for a scooter. What is this? Is
barrel-aged oatmeal stout.
wow, that's a lot. That's a mouthful. That's what my ex-girlfriend used to say. Wow, that's a mouthful.
A rum barrel-aged oatmeal stout called Rumbo.
Oatmeal stout. Wow, that tastes like it has whiskey in it. Holy shit. Woo. Yeah, I'm not much of a whiskey drinker. I'm a
Hell,
little
you
bit
know
of
what
a
you're talking
puss.
about. Come on now.
I do the vodka because it's low in carbs.
Don't
But
push out.
this guy has a little coffee whiskey taste. It's good though. It's smooth.
Little Rumbo.
Hey, what's up with this nitro shit? Is it all just bullshit? You know, the extra bubbles and smoother, and is there some truth behind it? All right. So this looks like I don't know, what is it?
This is Happy McGregor. It's a
Happy McGregor.
red
What's the story with this?
with brew hops. Hoppy McGregor.
Hey, 5th grade education, what are you going to do? Fucking readings of motherfucker.
Chicken scratch. I can't. It's a play. Okay, Hoppy McGregor.
Hoppy McGregor.
I love
Anything to
it.
do with the MMA McGregor? Yes? So it's an Irish,
It's a red.
it's a red Irish beer? All right, I get it, all right.
And
I'm not stupid, just a little
his body
slow.
gets bigger. The drunks get stronger. His baits alone.
Somebody's got drugs?
Cause Pelon gets hunger.
The ears popped up.
This is crazy. As he works up this flight, he's getting to the darker, thicker stuff.
Say no to drugs. Here we go. What is this?
Grandmaster. This is
Whoa.
it's a Belgian Grand.
This has some kind of berries and shit in it.
Grandmeister.
What is this? Corey, what's the deal with this one?
4.5, 5.8.
Corey?
11.5.
The
He's
last
taking
one,
to the
it's kind of berry tasty.
Grandmaster. Woo! Belgian
That's good.
Grand Brew.
The
11.8.
Hey, the first sip kind of...
That's powerful stuff there.
yeah, that's good. I like that. So if somebody wants to do this flight here, Corey, what are they looking at? How much is it?
$13 for a flight of 5.
$13 for a flight of 5 right here at the
Jim
Oceanside
Winkler in
Brewery
the house. What's up? There we go. Everybody, all the criminals are here. This is good. So 13, you can kind of get a taste of what you like, what kind of beer works for you. What I usually do is I come in and I'll just grab a full-size beer of each and just try them all.
But that's not bad. These are like it's like a 2 or 3 ounce shot Dilio.
Yeah, so this is good.
5 flights for $13. My goodness, that's
So
powerful.
come down and try Oceanside
And you
Brewing
get all the
Company
way
here in
up to
Oceanside, California.
11.3. What's that? 11.3 for that?
Come and try.
11.5. That's a real man shot. If a woman takes it, definitely put hair on her chest. All right, so we did get a public request. Someone wanted to talk about a subject here. We got Mr. Robert Leahy talking about matters, things that are going on here in Oceanside alone. Just want to raise some awareness.
Oh,
And so, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, welcome Robert Leahy, the second vice chair of the Community Development Party Veterans Caucus. Robert Leahy, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Leahy, where you at? Robert Leahy.
hello. What's he going to talk about, guy? Oh, here he is. All right.
So, raise some awareness.
have you gave him the warnings and all that?
All right, so
We will do the public awareness, but it comes with a
it comes with an edge.
little edge. I am unfiltered. I ask all the questions I want to ask. And you have to be accepting.
Okay, so his concern is bringing awareness to the deported veterans, disappearing gentlemen, service members that are being deported, and we're just going to raise some awareness. And so right now, I'm going to pass my mic and let Mr. Robert Leahy, who again is the second vice chair for the Congressional Domestic Capital, the California Domestic Democratic Party of Veterans Caucuses, Mr. Robert Leahy.
Hey, what's going on, Robert? How are we tonight?
Fantastic. How's it going tonight?
Good, good, good. We're having fun here at Oceanside Brewing Company. Hey, so let me ask you a question there. I need a little clarification. I'm not stupid, but I've been drinking. Let me know what exactly, let's simplify it for the common person. What are we talking about here?
So,
not alien abductions, right?
Nope.
All right.
We're talking about people who came to the United States at a young age.
Correct.
Lived their entire upbringing in the United States. Joined the United States Armed Forces.
Correct.
Served honorably in our nation's military.
Right.
Get out, 10, 15 years later, make a mistake, do their time, and then get deported on their release date.
Right. That's an issue, not only is it with the military, but it's a huge issue just in general. You got people like that have come to this country, they've got an education and they become an attorney. And there's a question there of like, should they be able to practice? Like, here's my problem with it is, you already went through and served. You did your time in the military, and so how are you going to send them out of here? My thing is the game is over as far as I'm concerned. I got in the country, you didn't catch me, game over, right? So I don't think we should send anybody back. Should we keep people from coming in now? I think so, but I don't think if you're here, you should ever leave or have to leave. But especially if you served in our military, that's kind of crazy that you fought for this country, but you can't stay here now.
There's something I want to add to it. Everyone, when they joined the U.S. military service, they had their green card. They were legal residents of the United States.
Now, some might argue the other side is that it needs to be plugged in right here. Yeah, well, press the side button. So they argue, well, you committed a crime. So you don't count anymore. You don't qualify anymore for any rights. You don't have a say anymore because you committed a crime. What would you say to that?
Well, I think the crime definitely has to be taken into account. And so, like you mentioned, I'm the second vice chair of the California Democratic Party's Veterans Caucus. So they just had a big convention this weekend here in San Diego. And I directly went up to several governor candidates. So any one of these people can be the next governor of California. And I'm talking Elaine Easton, Gavin Newsom, Antonio Vigorosa, Michael Bracamontes, and John Chang. And I asked them directly, will you grant clemency to any deported veteran with a non-violent state crime? And I got a yes out of everyone but Antonio Vigorosa.
Well, the big thing there is the non-violent crime. Non-violent, non-sexual crime, obviously they should not be deported. That's a given. Anybody that's in our elected government that feels any differently about that is a moron, a complete asshole that has no understanding of what it's like to have your family here and then you get deported and never see your family again. Look, when you're deported, there's a good possibility that you are never, ever, ever in your life going to see these people again. How fucked up is that? Put it in perspective. You need to understand that is a very good possibility. So I think maybe they don't understand or have a good grasp of what's really going on, what it entails, what these families are going to go through. But any violent crime, sexual offense, that kind of stuff, I believe I'm filling that plane up and getting them the fuck out of here.
Well,
bad decisions.
Let's add to this perspective a little bit. So many of these deported veterans, all their families are here in America, and they identify as Americans, but they also can't receive VA health care while they're deported. And the worst part, the scariest part...
Are the veterans even getting health care? Not to make a joke of it, but I think our health care system for the veterans is pretty shitty.
That's a whole nother conversation. Right. But as I was going to say, to really put this into perspective for you, these deported veterans, the only way they can legally come back to the United States right now is in a box.
That's pretty shitty. Yeah, I know the military has their problems with this, and it's a problem that's across the whole country right now, and it's not just Mexicans. Everybody around here just makes it it's a Mexican issue, but it's every country out there where if you're here, you can get deported at any time, which it's really honestly freaking people out. But here's my other side, my take on this whole thing. And if you listen to any of the Pelon and Chubby podcasts, you probably already heard it, but a lot of you don't look like familiar faces, so you haven't heard it yet. So basically my issue with Mexicans especially, and me being 100% Latino, I can say this without people taking offense, I hope. But if you're in this country, I kind of equate it to like, sir, you're 19 years old, right? You sneak into the bar, and you're hanging out in the bar, and you're partying, having fun, enjoying yourself, and all of a sudden you decide that, hey, I don't like the music that the DJ is playing. I don't like the way the place is being run. I'm not happy. So you start marching up and down the middle of this bar, and you start saying, hey, change the music. Hey, I don't like who's in here. I don't like who's running the place. I don't like management. Well, guess what? You're 19 years old, motherfucker. You're not supposed to be here in the first place. So you need to just sit in the corner and shut the fuck up and have fun and be happy that you're allowed to sit in here and drink, right? That's what you should do. But no, like all these illegal Mexicans that are coming in the country, right? They're marching and shit. Fuckers, you don't have any rights. You don't. You're not even supposed to be here in the first place.
But we're
sit
talking
back.
About deported veterans
right.
Who have green cards. They have the legal right to be here.
Which is a different story. But I'm saying, if you're in this country illegally, just be happy you're here. Enjoy the weather. Have a beer. But sit in the corner and shut the fuck up. Don't make a whole lot of noise. Don't let the white people know you're here, because they're going to deport your ass. Just cut their lawn, fucking do their laundry, clean their house, and shut the fuck up.
Get your kids' damn education.
Right, that's it, get an education. But that's just for the regular, generic Mexican. Now, what we're talking about is a Mexican that served for the country. That's a whole different story. They went and put their life on the line for every American that's here.
And we're not just talking Mexicans, because actually...
Right. I hate them the most, so that's why I say that.
I'll get you with this one.
Just kidding.
So this week I took two trips this week to visit deported veterans, and found out that there is over 300 identified veterans that have been deported from 42 different countries.
That's crazy. I don't understand. Unless you did some heinous crime of some sort, chop some people up and made them kibbles and bits for your dog. I mean, other than that, I think you're cool, Any kind of sexual crime, it should be an automatic fucking...
How about a drug crime?
Man, gone.
How about drug crime?
Huh?
Smoke a little weed? Is that worth
drugs are cool.
They're cool?
I don't care. As long as nobody was hurt in the sale or purchase of the drug, I'm good with it.
All right, so they should be able to come back, yes?
Yes, yeah. It's stupid. It shouldn't even be a conversation.
What if they did a little selling? That okay?
That's okay.
All right,
drugs,
bring them
as far as I'm concerned, are perfectly acceptable.
Awesome.
As long as no kids get hurt and people are just getting high and fucking around, it's all good.
How about this? I got one for you. So we got one that has already been given clemency by Governor Brown. The crime was shot a firearm. Didn't shoot at anybody, but just shot off a firearm. It's called discharge of a firearm. Is that worth deporting someone over?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the whole thing. But let me ask you this. That was one granted clemency to come back. How many people are we talking about?
At least 300 right now, and that's
300?
Identified.
Right.
That doesn't count probably thousands of unidentified.
So 1 out of 300, that's not very good. So 300, it sounds like we got to put a stop to it before it gets too crazy.
I agree with you.
Well, that's the Pelon and Chubby take on it. We are not sanctioned by anybody to give our opinions. We just give them because we don't give a shit. But I believe that veterans serve this country. They should be able to come back unless they did some heinous crime. What does everybody else think? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's the problem. Nobody cares. What does everybody think about veterans being deported? Should they be able to come back if they haven't done a sexual or heinous crime of any kind? Absolutely. Here. So we've approved it. They should all be coming back pretty soon. Right. Take care of that in the morning, will you? Huh? What's that? Yeah. All right. So give everybody out there that's listening where they can go on, get more information, maybe become part of the solution to the problem, and support this good cause.
So there's a couple of things. So you can actually look up Deported Veterans Support House or Unified Deported Veterans. There's two organizations in Tijuana with veterans that are trying to come back. And regarding the California Democratic Party's Veterans Caucus, you can reach out either cdpvetcaucus.com or .org, not sure, or
if you plug it in, you should be able to find it.
Yeah,
Deported vets.
Yeah,
for no reason.
You plug that in, and you'll find it. And California Veterans Caucus, you plug that in, you'll find us.
All right, cool. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming up and talking about it and bringing a cause that should have some attention. Everybody get involved, be a part of something. Don't just be like a piece of shit in the toilet bowl where you just kind of flow whatever way the current goes. Try and get involved in shit that means something that's real. And this seems like a cause that should get some real attention. So thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Hopefully there's some we can create some awareness and put the information out there. There you go, guys. Something I knew nothing about tonight. The show allowed me to learn something new. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Educating the Pelon, educating Chubby. As I did not know that was happening, actually going down. 300 men have been deported actions for their service to the country, but the other now deported because their service due is done and they've committed some sort of crime. They should not be deported. Bring them back.
Guy, to create an awkward transition, what is the difference between wiping from the front and wiping from the back? Can somebody let me know? Is there a preference? Is there a health reason why you wipe from the front, wipe from the back?
Are you talking about men to women or women to women?
I'm just saying in
ratio?
general. I mean, sir, do you wipe from the front or the back? From the back
down.
And you wipe
Top
down.
to bottom.
All right. Okay, good. Sir, you wipe down, up, from the back, the front. I know that.
And that's the Pelon and Chubby hour, folks. We get it down, we get it in, and we don't take no mess. Thank you for your time. Thanks for listening.
What's that?
We're out.
Oh, we are? That's 6:40? All right. We're good. Hey, grab a card up here on the table in the front if you want to tune in to the Pelon and Chubby Show every Wednesday, 6:30. Tune in on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or go to podbean.com, iTunes, or Google Music. All you got to do is type in.
Pelon and Chubby.
You type in Pelon and Chubby in the browser and we pop up. Thank you all for listening.
He's Pelon. I'm
See
Chubby.
ya.
Good night, everybody.